Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Charlotte Raviro, the It Girl, and today I'm going to be filming an everyday makeup look. This is my updated one because I did another one back in the day, and this is like my updated, everything that I've changed, what I've swapped out, what's really working for me. If you want to see kind of how I do my makeup on every single day, like how I get this look, this no makeup look, then just stay tuned. It's gonna be in a chit chat format, so I'm really excited for you to watch this video. Why can't you imagine a world like that? Imagine a world. So let's get started. First things first is I now use sunscreen. So the first step would be to apply sunscreen. Well, do my whole skin care, like actually like moisturize my face. I've already done that, so I can't really repeat it. So we're just gonna start with the sunscreen. The current sunscreen I'm using is this one. I actually started with the Cetaphil one, and that one leaves a white cast. I mean, I can still use it under my makeup, but I was like, let me then just get one which doesn't leave a white cast, and this is the one that I use on days where I am wearing makeup and not wearing makeup. Cetaphil's one is really nice still. I really like how it applies. Like I feel like it's more spreadable than this, but obviously we can't play with white cast. I was walking around like looking like a little ghost for like the first hour. After a while it kind of just like evaporates, and then you can't really see it. But like the first 2 hours that you have that sunscreen on, you look funny, and people look at you for a little bit longer because they're like, what's going on? I contour now as my second step. I don't go straight into the foundation, because if you remember my last video, I used to go straight into the foundation. Now I don't do that. I'm still using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in like the darkest shade I can find, but tell me if I am remembering incorrectly, but this was darker. Like it used to be like you just did 2 lines and you had enough pigment to work with. Now I have to add so much of this because it's like a shade lighter, you know. And also keep in mind, I kept my LA Girl Pro Conceal for maybe 2 years, so I can really notice the change. The reason why I prefer the darker one is you buy less product because you can spread it. So next step is now I use the Sorbet double-edged face brush. This side is for sculpting and this side is for highlighting. I apply my Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. This has been with me since the start. This baby, my first and only ever setting spray. So yeah, I apply it to the brush and then I just start to work it in. It's actually, this is a really new thing, me using brushes. This is like the only step I really use brushes for. Foundation, I still like a sponge because I still like that it kind of also soaks excess like foundation, doesn't leave it on my skin. But with the concealer, I want like as much as possible to be on my skin. So with the contour concealer, I mean, so that's why I'd rather use the brush, because the brush doesn't really, it takes product but it doesn't take as much as the sponge. I'll say also that's one difference now with this new formula, is that it doesn't dry as fast as the last one. The last one used to have me going like on super speed. The moment you put it down, you want to like start immediately. You can't even do like what I did of the whole face around, because it used to dry very fast, but and then not be workable. But this one is much more workable, but still it's still more on like the dry end. Like if I leave it for a bit, it will dry and not move, and then one place will be pigmented. I prefer for actually the base to be dark. That way when you do put like a bright concealer on top of it, it doesn't look scary. Because I will say, my makeup before, jeez, I liked it. I ate. But I don't like that look anymore. And one thing I will still do is I still work my dark concealer into my neck. I have always had a neck that's at least like one shade darker than my face, and you will feel like your makeup isn't matching if you don't like basically conceal your neck. If you have that, if you don't have that problem, then you don't need that step. I'm going to go and contour my nose, and this is actually something I learned really recently, because I used to do the whole straight down, you know, the line that all the gurus do, the old gurus that is. But I've been looking more and more at my nose, and I watched a video where the makeup artist spoke about that in like contouring for your face. My nose is very narrow here. Like it's actually quite small if you look at like where it stands in comparison with my eyebrows. It's almost directly in line with my eyebrows. I don't need to contour this part of my nose. I start here still because I still like that connected look. So I start here and I kind of stop here. I then, again, I apply setting spray to everything. All my tools that I use in my steps for the cream products. And this is the Sorbet Hide and Chic brush. It's a concealer brush. It's just like a normal concealer brush. So I use that. I'm spraying the setting spray on there, and then I'm dotting some out because the setting spray obviously makes it drenched. I don't know why I do this. I just be wasting. But and then I just apply my concealer. Honestly, guys, if I'm being very honest, if I'm in a rush, I use that big brush. I don't get like a real good contour on my nose if I'm in a rush. I just use that big brush. It's also like the thing I like about that big sculpting sorbet brush is that it's really a really nice soft finish. Like it feels very soft, you know. It doesn't feel like a harsh contour. It doesn't feel like, ooh, like sculpted for the gods, you know. I'd do that maybe on like my birthday. Also, on that note, sorry, sidebar, whilst I'm doing this, guys, I am excited for my birthday because I remembered I was turning 21. This year, I've been like feeling like I barely even want to do anything. Not because I don't, but like I'm just like, ugh, I've been doing birthdays since I turned 19, was it 18 or 19? I've been doing something for my birthday, and I've been feeling like maybe I just want to chill. Like that's how I felt this year. I was like, I'm getting too old for this. And I remembered I'm turning 21, and you only turn 21 once, you know. I want pictures that I can show my future kids. So I'm gonna do something, but I don't know what. Like I don't know what. We'll see closer to the time. But as the time gets closer, I'm getting more and more excited. Next, we have the same foundation. Again, this is also something where I feel like they changed the formula a bit. It's a bit more wearable because it used to be like, but also maybe that was just before I was putting on so much foundation that it was just so like, this is the Maybelline SuperStay Active Wear foundation. It's a mattifying foundation. Now I have dry skin. I typically should not actually even be using this, but I just like the finish of it. So this is actually a new bottle. I've actually been using, oh, I just cut myself. I've actually been using this one. So I'm no longer wasting makeup because I used to throw away makeup when it's like this. Guys, I'm going to cocoa-tat this bottle till there's nothing left. Because guys, I've been using so much makeup, like not wearing a lot, but just I use it more frequently now than I did before. So I'm like, I'm not gonna waste. This may give me problems with squirting because it's gonna be the first pump, and the first pump is always so messy. But yeah, this is the shade 66 Hazelnut. That's the shade that I use. It's not like a perfect match, but I'm gonna show you like, oh, and that's one thing I'm saying, like guys, it didn't look like this before. Like in the store it's actually a bit like, whoa, this is a bit bright, you know, because let me show you what it looks like. Do you see this difference? I hope you can. This is the old one. This is the new one. The new one has more of an orange undertone, whereas the old one has more of a neutral undertone. Neutral-ish, you know. This one is definitely more like, yeah. And I found that the same thing is happening with the other foundations, in that they've changed the undertones. And I don't know how to feel about it. Like, hopefully it works out. I take my sponge, same as per usual. Don't judge me that my makeup tools are dirty, okay? I told myself I was going to clean it last night. Got back from work and I went right to bed. I was like, I'm too tired. So my mirror's down here if you're wondering why I keep looking down. But yeah, I put it on my sponge. I no longer put it directly on my face. Let me just spread it a bit actually. And then I just start applying it. Okay, yeah, it definitely has more of an orange undertone. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's still like when you now like start applying it and you spread it out, it really doesn't show. But like I can't imagine doing that heavy face that I used to do anymore with this, because then you will look like those aunties at the weddings. Because yeah, you guys know I used to do like a very heavy face. I'm not sure if you're even noticing it now. Like this was one pump for my whole forehead, you know. I'm not like really doing like a thick makeup. Like also this is more of like, again, my everyday makeup look, so I'm not gonna have like caked for the gods on my everyday, like it just makes no sense. Next step now though is another foundation. So this I actually got from Tegan. Let me just wipe it so that you guys don't judge me too much. This is the matte and poreless normal to oily dry skin Maybelline Fit Me foundation. For the longest time I never got this. Fudza uses this and I was like, I'm not gonna get it, you know. It doesn't look like it's that good. Guys, this is good. This is good. Actually, this should like be like I'll use this as like my no makeup foundation. I really like the formula on this one. This is the shade in 352. This also is a perfect match for my skin. Very neutral undertone. Like it's a perfect match for my skin. I should have shown you before I did this one, because obviously now it's gonna look deeper than this one. This one I just apply a little bit everywhere to almost balance out the other one, because even with the old Maybelline SuperStay formula, it still is more on the warm undertones, you know, bright undertones, and I have more of a neutral. You know, I'm not gonna say I don't have bright areas. I do have bright areas, but like I'm not orange underneath my skin. So yeah, that's all I do with that one. It's just a single, like a very thin layer on top of the SuperStay, just to make it a better match for my skin. And then that's it for that. And I spray that in. That's something that never changes, by the way. The amount of setting spray, maybe that will change. Let me not say never changes. Maybe it will change in the future. I'll just grow up and be like, no, I don't need that much setting spray. But as for now, I like my face to be stuck in place. The days that I don't use a setting spray, my makeup gets onto my clothes. The days that I do, it doesn't. So you know what? I'm doing what works. So now I'm going to take back that concealer brush I was using earlier, and I'm going to go back again on top of the foundation. I found also this, because this one doesn't dry as fast as the old one, it doesn't really like stay when I do the foundation, kind of just blends away, but I still want I still want a little bit of that snatch look. Next, we're still using the same concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, shade 50, and it's a brightening one. I like brightening concealers. I like to see my concealer as I apply it. Yeah, I don't apply half as much as I used to. Like I used to apply so much, you guys remember that? Like I don't apply as much concealer. One line going down my nose. And then a small swoop on my chin. I used to put a lot more on my chin, but I actually realized my chin is quite short. Like if you get rid of my double chin, my chin is very short. I do not need to apply that much concealer. It kind of just looks strange. Like it looks strange when you have like a bright, basically the whole of my chin was bright. So yeah, now instead of using the bump side, which is the side that I use for my foundation, I'm gonna use the top side. And yeah, I just work it in slowly. I'm gonna just do this because it is still a bit too damp for me. And yeah, I just apply my concealer. I like to pull it still back into into like my hairline basically. But before, what I used to do is I just apply the this concealer all the way there and then blend it in. But that was like resulting in an under eye that was way too bright for me. Like, I do not need an under eye that's like that bright. So now I just apply a little bit under my eye. I like to do this, like actually on the surface, no longer dabbing. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't pause it up. I didn't even realize that. But no longer dabbing and actually just spreading it across, because that's how I get it into my creases. And then I don't crease at all under my eyes. You know, I actually never really crease under my eyes because of that. Yeah. And then again, I shouldn't talk while I'm doing this step, but I really am so used to setting spray. Next step is going to be the powders. So I used to bake. I no longer bake. I'm still using the same one from the beginning. Look at that. I use a lot of Maybelline as well. Like, I started with them and it worked. And I was like, if it wasn't broken, don't fix it. And it wasn't broken. So I haven't fixed it. It's the Maybelline Fit Me press-in powder. I use the press-in powder simply because I don't bake. I used to bake it though. Woo! Guys, I used to be snatched. We'd go out dancing and my makeup is still intact at the end because I would bake a press-in powder. And in this I use the shade Cappuccino. And then yeah, I just go under my eye. I press it in. And I don't press it in hard. I like press it in a little bit, but like very softly and gently on the surface, because a step that I'm going to do is that I wipe off the excess. So I do again on my chin. Anyway where you saw me put in the brightening concealer, I'm going to put in my setting powder, but it's not a setting powder, it's a press-in powder on my forehead as well. And then I kind of just leave it there. I leave it there for a second because I'm moving on to my eyes. So on my eyes, in my everyday look now, I no longer do the wing. The wing is my special occasion look now. I just take this Revolution palette that I got as a gift from Zuki. I take the darkest shade. So this one, I just apply to the outer side of my eye. And I fluff it around. This is also a Sorbet brush. It's the old collection. Next, I'm going to take my Sorbet powder brush. And I'm just going to brush off, like I told you guys, I take off excess now. I now like more of a softer look. And putting a lot of setting powder isn't a softer look. It's cute, but yeah, I need to get a blush. I've been saying that ever since I started makeup. But yeah, I need to just go get it because wouldn't that have looked so cute? Again, setting spray. Ooh, and that's the last of the setting spray that I apply. So now I'm actually kind of done. I just use the Clear Essence lip gloss. I love the lip gloss. It's just so nice. Which like I really like that it's a little bit sticky and still like nice and like I just like it. That's all I apply. And then for the eyebrows, guys, this is also something I need to be delivered from. The spirit of using the most cheapest, ridiculous eyebrow pins. Because as per usual, guys, you know I have brows. I don't really even need this tip, like, in my opinion. Then lastly, something that I actually do now is I apply mascara. So this is the the Essence I'm Extreme Volume Mascara. I used to obviously never use this tip because I used to do falsies, not falsie stick-ons, but false extensions. And those were cute, but like the last time I went, they cut my natural eyelash. She's like, I don't have the lens for that, so I'm gonna cut the extensions. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I thought she meant cut them before applying them onto my lash because I wanted a cat eye. Does she not cut it on my actual lash? And that was my final straw. Like, it looked cute, but then afterwards I had these really short eyelashes, like my natural eyelashes, and it just made me realize, no, give it a break, pardon. Give it a break, work on your lashes, let them grow. And I've been doing just that, and now they're at a length where I'm like, I'm so happy with the length of my lashes. Why would I go get my lashes done? It's like, I don't need that. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe for my birthday I'm gonna go get my lashes done, but actually for day to day, my lashes, and also I just kind of learned how to actually apply mascara, because I feel like I was very bad at that because I didn't have a lot of practice with it. Is it just me, or is the left eye always a problem? Like, come on, come correct. And then yeah, I think this is it. This is all I do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this far. But because you're this far, I want to show you a few things that I got. I did a take a lot order last week, but I wasn't vlogging last week. I was giving myself a break, you know. So let me just clean my fingers. Before we get onto that, you guys would have seen in the last vlog that I got nail products, and I'm now doing my nails. Like, let me just clean my nails to actually show you. I've been doing gel. I'm going to start with acrylic as soon as I feel like I've mastered the French manicure, because I like a French manicure. I really realize I like it. It looks like I got this gel nail polish, which literally is like translucent pink, so it looks like my natural nails with like white tips, which I like. But yeah, I feel that my left hand looks good. Like, I like it. Okay, I like how my left hand looks. But then we get to the right hand, and oh my goodness, look at that. It's really like, look at the left. And it takes a lot of precision for me. It, like, doing the French manicure takes really long for me, like 3 hours, because I'm like, not the actual manicure, just the whole everything. But because when I get to the French part, I'm like trembling. And I know I shouldn't be, because with gel nails you can always, like, I literally just sometimes do it. I'm like, I don't like that, wipe it, go again, you know. So I don't know why I tremble. But yeah, I really like the left hand, and I'm like a left hand girly. Also, I cut some of my right hand nails last week, so that's why they're like a bit shorter than the left hand. So I'm also just gonna give them time to catch up. I also like this because now I'm no longer as much chipping my nails, because I chip my nails a lot. So I haven't done that the last week. I redid them Saturday night, well, actually Sunday morning in the AMs at 2 a.m. But like, I redid them, so this is a new set. And then I bought a new cover for my iPad. Look at this, such a cutie. Oh. Let's see what you guys saw. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide that. I don't like this though. I don't like that it's transparent through the back, but like, I wasn't gonna fret about it, because the old cover, that black cover, raggedy. I want to show you this. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, the lighting is giving. Like, this was what the lighting would have been without this light. This is what I would have filmed this look with. Oh my god, the difference. Oh my goodness, I know you can see the difference.
Don't even say, don't even lie.
Like, this little thing, so let me switch it off so that you guys can see it. Sorry, is this a brighter setting than the one I was using? There's a brighter setting? My goodness! But at least, okay, now I know for next time. And also the lower setting would obviously have been the softer look. But yeah, this is Magneto. It's a rechargeable lantern. It's 2000 mAh. That's for the people that understand what that means. This actually is dual, in that it's a rechargeable lantern, actually intended for load shedding, but I'm not gonna use it for that. I'm using it for this. And then it also has a power bank facility, so I'm gonna use this also. I'm gonna go out with it and use it for like taking pictures, let's say if it's night. But also nice because if I ever am in a very sticky situation, 1%, I can use this. Because also my power bank's not charging anymore, which like makes my heart cry. I don't know if it's its charger or if it's the charger. of the power bank, but this came with the charger. So I think I'm going to try and use this charger on my power bank. And guys, imagine how much this is. 130. I think, yeah, 129 on Takealot. And it's so small. That's probably why it's 129. But like, to me, it's like the value that you get out of this. You get a power bank, you get a rechargeable lantern. Should be more. I know they do bigger ones which are more expensive, but I wanted also one which could go in my purse. And this can go into my black purse. So I'm quite happy. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate that you got this far. Thank you so much for being so patient with me, because I'm very fickle with this YouTube stuff. But thank you. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. You know, till next time, toodaloo. Can you imagine?